Live. What are you doing, Chris?
So we're out here staining with the Expert paint and stain machine. Got a fence. Today we're using a semi-solid self-penetrating oil from Expert Stain and Seal, Cape Cod Gray, pre-staining the fence before the fencers come. So fast and easy way to do a fence. So one of the things that's cool about it is the 2x2s. You can see all the 2x2s that are actually screwed to the metal post. The 2x2s, if you stain the fence after it's installed, the 2x2s won't even get any stain on them. So they're getting a penetrating oil on them, so it protects them, even the part you can't even see. So here's the machine, simple, easy setup, simple, easy staining of the pickets. You can obviously see no overspray. It's very simple and easy to do.
So you have a couple people helping you today, and we need to guess who does he look like? You gotta look at me, Luke. See if anybody could tell us who he looks like.
So the doppelganger.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Luke, who's Luke's doppelganger?
How do you see chats?
I don't know.
Okay.
You can see we've got some people hanging out. I don't know, you might click the little, don't see that. That's probably chat. So top chat. You see it? It should say you select that. I think the roller kind of dried out a little bit.
So if you have any questions on the Expert Paint and Stain
It wasn't coming
machine,
all the
Chris
way
is here
across.
to
That was the
answer your
problem.
questions.
It started to dry out.
What is the product you guys are using?
So we're using Expert Stain and Seal self-leveling penetrating oil. You can see it right there. Using the color Cape Cod Gray.
If you're with us, do a chat so I can see if our chat's working.
Well, yeah, put it on that.
On what?
Push on that and see, it says live chat, all messages are visible.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
the middle one wasn't going as well.
Yeah, so you just got to make sure this trough is all the way.
So if you guys have
Seems like
any
you don't need
questions,
the
we have some people with
Well,
us.
I mean, it starts to get, the picket is.
Is the machine rentable?
You can rent it from LNB Staining.
Yeah. I don't think anybody rents them.
But that
You
could
gotta-
be a business.
Could be a business. I guess we could start renting ours out. If you live in Boise, give us a call.
So it's an expensive machine, but does it pay for itself?
It'll pay for itself probably two stain jobs. We got 72 feet of privacy fence, which is the install is $4,000. The stain job is probably half that. It'll probably pay for itself. 2 to 3 jobs probably. You see, here's all our lumber right here. You can see just one pass through completely stains it. You got the top, gets the top stain, bottom stain. That's another one of the benefits, the pre-staining the fence. The bottom of the fence wouldn't get stained. That's where you're gonna get moisture coming up through the bottom of the fence, and and it'll start to discolor the fence. So I'll show you, we're running out of stain. It empties down into the bottom right here, and then you just pour it right back into the top. So people had questions about that. So you got that off. I'll dump this up here, right here.
Anybody else have any questions of the Expert Stain machine?
So I can move this bucket.
You can pull it off.
Why?
Well, you don't have to. Well,
I guess it's lighter. So.
yeah.
Here.
Well, if I don't have any questions, I think we're going to head over to
Here,
Facebook.
I'll pour some in the top. No, we can just keep filming for a little bit longer. Give it a go, Brady.
So Brady, this is your first time using the machine. What's your thoughts?
Doesn't take a lot of skill to stain a fence, if you ask me, with this thing.
So Kinder Property says, any idea how efficient it uses stain versus spraying?
So I would say it's going to use quite a bit less because you're not losing any in overspray. So you don't have the liability. This is an oil that can carry long distances too. So there's going to be liability in the oil. Plus you're getting it all over yourself. You're breathing it. I would say you're probably going to be using 20 to 30% less a product because you're not losing it in overspray. You're not losing it by getting it on the grass, etc. And you can see it comes down. We have a filter on the top. The petcock is letting it go in, and we're just refilling it right there. Very simple and easy to do refilling. I know another one of the questions, you can come over here and look. People are saying fingerprints. You can see right here. Right here, Brady is handling the pickets right here. You don't even see any fingerprints. It's self-leveling. If you want, you can actually, back brush them out. But being a self-leveling, penetrating oil, you can actually, down stack your pickets. They're not going to stick to each other. You can see, lift them up right here. You can see right there, they won't stick. And they're not going to leave. The fingerprints are going to self-level over time too. It's just a matter of minutes being down stacked, and they'll self-level.
People want an inside look of how it works.
This right here is this color is Cape Cod. It's a semi-solid Cape Cod gray, and we're matching an existing fence that was done in a different product, a competitor product that is this drying oil, which this is a far superior product, a penetrating non-drying oil. You can see the picket as it comes out. You can get a close look, at least get a close look how saturated the picket is. Oh, we're this one. Oh, you got it.
I turned it off because they were spraying.
Okay.
First, because it was getting. It's like look how it's dripping
Yep.
on all of them.
You got to open the bottom.
Petcock.
Is it not? I swear I opened it.
Any idea?
Oh, I closed it because you went back.
Yeah.
For the rest. We're getting a stronger foot each time now, though. Whatever you did. Yeah, I opened up the top a lot more and just the middle one.
So
How
you can-
long to take to set up everything before staining?
So it probably takes about, it all depends if you leave your rollers and brushes in the machine. If you're actually doing the same color the next time you're doing it, because it's a non-drying oil, you actually don't even have to take everything apart, nothing on it. The rollers, the brushes, they're not going to dry out, so you don't actually have to clean them. We actually set this up, the rollers were out of it, we keep them in a 5-gallon bucket, we cleaned them because we went from one color to another color. It probably took a total of 20 minutes to set up the entire machine.
So Tom Goodfellow says, did you make this device yourself?
I didn't make it, so Expert Paint and Stain Machine, they're the ones that they brought the machine over from Italy, so it's manufactured in Italy.
And where could you get one if you wanted to buy one?
So you can get them at Paint Life Supply Co. PaintLifeSupply.com sells them. It's an absolute game changer, money maker when it comes to staining wood pickets. Once again, it versus trying to spray it and back brush it, trying to 100% saturate it, trying to get even the sides if they build a fence and there's no gap. You can see it's getting 100% the sides and edges of the tops and bottom of the picket. You can see how he touches the front, then he's going to touch the back right there, and then he's going to send it through. I like just keeping a stain brush right here. If you got to do touch-ups, you can have a stain brush right there. And one person can actually do it. We'll show Luke Luke will send one through. You can see it doesn't take, multiple people to do it because it'll hold itself up.
There we can go. Okay.
So you can
So Luke
pull
and
it
Brady
through.
are just learning how to use it, and Brady's been doing it for about 10 minutes, and you're already an expert.
As good as it gets.
Are the rollers tossed after use, or do you attempt to clean them?
So, the whole brush kit and the whole roller kit costs $300, and you can use them time and time again. You do not have to throw them away. We've used these quite a few times already. I definitely wouldn't throw them away. If you wanted to clean them, all you got to do is clean them with Dawn dish soap. It's very simple and easy to do. So, and then because they are non-drying, like the last time we used it, it's been wintertime, so it's been quite a few months since we used it. I just had the rollers and brushes in 5-gallon buckets, didn't even have lids on them. We pulled them out and they weren't even dry. And it was a different color. We didn't even clean it out. We just started running our 2x2s, through, and the first few 2x2s, they're gonna be completely hidden. They had a little bit of the previous color on them, but now they don't.
So
Yep.
do you send the machine to PR, which I would think is Puerto Rico?
I'm not sure if it'll ship to Puerto Rico.
They can go to their website, the expert stain.
It ships anywhere in the United States.
So you could go on paintlifesupply.com and ask if they could ship it there.
You see,
How about post cleanup?
So that's another. I get a lot of questions about cleanup, and
Oh, it's not coming.
oh, it ran out.
We got a refill. Thanks for the notification. You're welcome. Sure.
It is out. So when it comes to cleanup, it's really simple and easy to clean up because we're using Expert Stain and Seals oil. It's a non-drying oil, so you literally don't even have to clean much up because nothing's going to dry. It's very simple and easy. I'm kind of like a clean freak. I'm perfectionist. When I'm done, I empty the machine out and then I just wipe it out with crocodile cloths is what I do. And the brushes and rollers, we're actually doing another job up in McCall that's the exact same color. So we're not even going to remove the brushes. We're not going to remove the rollers. We're just going to leave them all in there. So the cleanup literally will probably take 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. That's it.
And that's all you do once it gets empty.
Sorry, strength like times. It's like another
strainer.
But I mean, we've strained it like.
If you have big wood chunks and stuff, because if you don't have a strainer here,
Should have not
that
take
will
the
strain
strainer
it.
out.
Yeah, you should. Well, you have to take it out to get the.
Okay. Whoa, you got that thing blasting.
Any other questions?
The question is who does Luke look like?
Yeah. Come on.
Has anybody guessed?
Anybody guess?
We'll give you the best.
Hint?
No hints. The best guess. We'll give you a $25 gift card to Paint Life Supply Co. The closest guess. I mean, somebody will guess it right on, I'm sure.
Oops, I forgot.
Or we'll have to go over to Facebook to find.
Who's Luke's doppelganger? That's what we want to know. Somebody told me on my Facebook page today who he looked like.
Any more questions?
Any more questions before we take off and head off to Facebook?
Because we don't.
The faces in the books.
Meet us over at Facebook.
Meet us
See you
at
there.
Facebook. No more questions?